Hey guys, Coach Brian for another workout for you. This one can definitely be done outdoors. The only thing you need is a sweat towel, but if you forget your sweat towel, you don't even need that. What you'll have are 2 upper body exercises with a 45-second sprint for 3 rounds, and then you'll have 2 lower body exercises with a 45-second sprint for 3 rounds. That's gonna be your whole workout, so hopefully you like this one. Let me know if you do, and let's get started. All right, guys, first exercise, we have 10 plank walkouts. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of hinge forward, placing your hands on the ground, walk it out into that perfect plank position. Now that perfect plank position, you keep those hands in line or right underneath those shoulders. Your butt is down, your core is engaged. You don't let that butt sag down at all. And then you walk your hands right back in. Try to keep those heels planted on the ground as much as possible as you walk right back in. Now you do have the option of bending those knees a little bit more. So as you walk out into that plank, you can kind of set those knees to the ground. And then whenever you start walking your hands right back in, same thing. So you'll have 10 of these. All right, guys, coming on to a push-up. Now I'm demonstrating what not to do. You don't want those elbows to be wide. You actually want them slightly down at an angle, keeping those shoulders and those rotator cuffs nice and safe. So you'll have 10 push-ups. Keep those shoulders away from those ears. You're having those elbows come down at a slight angle. Now your elbows are not close to your side, all right? They are still kind of flaring out, but you don't want them too wide. So you'll have 10 of these. Obviously, your option is to come down to your knees. If you do bring those push-ups down to the knees, keep those toes planted on the ground for those 10 push-ups. And then next on your list is a 45-second long sprint. So you'll do these 2 exercises with this sprint for 3 rounds, and then we'll move on to these next 2 exercises. So onto your 2 lower body exercises, we have walking lunges. So you want to try to keep a nice upright position. The only reason why I have the hands up above your head is it actually will increase your heart rate for this. So keep a nice upright position. Try not to lean too far forward for those walking lunges. And of course, I'm showing the option here. You can always take it to a reverse lunge instead of the walking lunges. Keep your hands above your head if you don't have that sweat towel. And moving on to your overhead good mornings. Now this one, we want to keep those feet shoulder width apart. Very slight bend in those knees. You're only hinging at the hips. So if you think of like an RDL, you're going to feel kind of that same motion, keeping those hands up above your head. So you're going to really feel that stretch in those hamstrings, just as if you were reaching over to actually stretch your hamstrings by trying to touch your toes. I'm showing the option if you don't have that sweat towel, you can just place those hands back behind your head. Again, hinge, keep that core tight. That back is nice and flat.
Diesel, did you have a fun time, Diesel? Did you have a fun time on our walk? Yeah, he did. He did. Good boy.